Peace and blessings to everyone out there. Peace and blessings to everyone out there. I'm out in Texas on my way into the Dallas area. Waxahachie, Texas. I'm trucker's life. Trucker's life. I hope that you all are having a blessed day. You know, I'm just out here doing my thing. I just want to chime in with my subscribers. I want to let you know that once again, thank you for subscribing to Peanut Nola 504. Thank you for helping me build my channel. I always wanted to tell you that I'm grateful, always being grateful for you guys because I'm nothing without you guys. I want you guys to know that. I've been chiming in, building, doing a lot of things. I did a video today. It was about pedophiles. I talked about I did a little brief video about pedophilia and things of that nature. I talked about that today. And there's some other things that I want to talk about come this Sunday when we do the open panel. We will be talking about baby mama drama and deadbeat dads. We will be talking about baby mama drama and deadbeat dads. That's going to be a great topic. What's up, Mr. 504 brother in the house? So we will be talking about like I said, a lot of serious topics coming up in the week. So hopefully that you guys will stay tuned and want to be a part of building with Mr. Peanut Nola 504. Like I said, I am very much in tune to everything I talk about and everything. How you doing, gambling? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Peace and blessings. I hope you having a great day. I know it's been raining across the nation. I know a lot of people have been dealing with a lot of rain and everything. I hope all is well. I hope everybody's out there being safe. It is what it is. But like I told you, we will be talking Sunday about baby mama dramas, and we will be talking about deadbeat dads. And it may not apply to everybody. It may not apply to everybody. So I'm just giving you a little pre-talk about it. But it may not. You may have a great marriage, so it may not apply to you, but you are welcome to have conversation about that. And we're talking about ratchet, baby mama drama, all the things, or men being fairly treated, or women being fairly treated when it comes down into this into that topic. So we will be talking about that come Sunday. I was bringing a topic about the theory about you said that's my topic right there. Oh yes, it's definitely your topic. I remember last time you were bringing it up, and then we also had, hey, how you doing, Sister Gandhi in the house? So we did have that conversation last time. Purple in the house, how you doing? Peace and blessings. How you guys are doing? And we're gonna talk about the Atlantic slave trade, and talking about the theory of the story being told in reverse. And I want you guys to understand that they have a lot of discoveries that America has been hiding from a lot of our people. And I want you to understand that there's a lot of discoveries that are in America that has been hidden by white supremacists that have been keeping knowledge away from us, from the truth about all the things, the theories, or where we come from, or how we've been here before other nations of people. There are pyramids that are in the Americas. A lot of people don't know about. I used to tell people, I said, if they would drop bombs on Wall Street, what would you think they would do to America to this, to take a lot of our history away? So, the Grand Canyon has a lot of history. When you go into Las Vegas and you go into the mountains out in Las Vegas, they are finding a lot of skulls and a lot of sculpture and a lot of history down there in Las Vegas. So it's, we're no longer being ignored about our history. We're no longer being ignored the fact that the so-called melanated man, the indigenous man, has always been here. Okay, that's an argument. That's a discussion that shouldn't be argued anymore. Okay, the fact that melanated people were already here, and like I said, I'm gonna rebroadcast again that for those who come in on the Sunday chat, remember, be prepared because we're talking about baby mama drama and deadbeat dads. So we're gonna change it up in an indigenous perspective, and we're gonna talk about marriages, and we're gonna talk about bitter mothers who, when they separate from their significant other, that they use the child against. They use the child for the benefits of against the husband or against the father. So we're gonna talk about these things, and we're gonna talk about the deadbeat dads out here who don't even want to spend money or time with their kids. Okay, so I'm being very objective. I will not be biased. Definitely won't be biased. So so I will be bringing that to the panel coming Sunday. So do your homework. Be prepared for a lot of drama because we're gonna have probably a lot of emotional wrecked people that are going to be very upset. And but I want their truth. I want people's truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I'm not going to side on anybody's side. I want to hear your truth on why marriage is not. As far as marriage and relationships in the melanated copper community, why it does not exist in a long range no more. So these are questions I got to ask you guys. That's the only way we're going to grow and get better. That's the only way that we're going to grow and get better. Hello, Love Tam. Love Tam in the house. We got a beamer in the house. So I want you guys to understand that we can't be biased. We're gonna have to listen to the perspective of the melanated queens out there, or the melanated chiefess out there, and we got to listen to some of these kings, and we got to listen to some of these deadbeat dad perspectives and these baby mama dramas perspectives. We got to listen to both perspectives. We can't just go on being biased. We got to wonder why melanated people tend to not live, have a longevity in relationships. When you look at some of our kids come up without a father and a mother at the same time, we have to educate ourselves on why, and why do people use children. I want to know these things. Why do people use children as a weapon? And at the end of the day, the child gets hurt. At the end of the day, the child gets hurt. Not the father, not the mother. The child gets hurt and damaged. And then that becomes a ripple effect that goes on and on and on in generations. So your child begins to hurt other people's child because of the damage that they have seen from their parents. From the damages that they have seen from their parents, they become damaged. They become bitter. Most women who have, and not all, because of the environment that they have came from, broken homes from their mothers and their fathers, they become damaged. Same as fathers who have been raised without a father, they become damaged. A lot of young boys become envious to their mothers. They wind up hating their mothers. And I want you guys to understand that they wind up hating their mothers because of the connection that they don't have with their fathers. and that's disturbing in our communities. That is very disturbing when it comes down to our communities. We're trying to build tribes. We're trying to build tribes, but we can't build our tribes because we are broken tribes. We have missing pieces. We have missing pieces in our tribes. So in order for us to connect the dots, we have to like I said, I'm gonna be looking for you guys. I will have a schedule at come 4 o'clock on Sunday. We're probably gonna go on 3 o'clock Sunday. Because I want to go a little probably like 3:30 Sunday instead of 4 o'clock. But we're gonna talk about this, and we're gonna try to build with each other on what why are women so bitter? Why are men are so neglective to their kids? And these are things I want to know when it comes down to this topic. It's some people are not gonna like it, some people are gonna be very upset, and some people are not gonna like the video, but let's just be real. Let's just be real with each other. So back to what I was saying about the reverse trend in slavery, with the Atlantic slave trade. They are general facts that we had melanated Indians that were transported to other lands. That they had other melanated Indians that were transported to other lands in small groups, not major groups, but they were transported in major lands. And I want you to understand that we are everywhere. When you think about our melanated copper people, we are everywhere. And I think that every time we look to the Kemetic point of view, we look to Egyptian history, and we look to, which a lot of people in recent years did not find out, that Egyptian history was the land of black people. A lot of people for many years was not educated. They have painted on TVs that people are from Kemet and Egyptian, that them Egyptians were white. And now with the research, researching and doing great homework, people are finding out that they were the land of the black people. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that Nefertiti and all of them people were black. Okay, so for those who didn't know, now you know. But they had a reverse trend in the slave trade where we had melanated Indians that when Columbus and them came here, they were prisoners of war, that they took our people to other lands, that they took our people to other lands. Okay? And we have to understand that some were transported to Europe, some were transported to Britain and other places. So migration, it came over there. Mr. 504, brother, what are you laughing at, my brother? What you find so funny, my brother? But anyway, these are topics that we're going to be talking about when it comes on when we do this on Sunday. We're going to have a lot of topics that are going to be brought up, and I want you guys to be open about what's coming on, especially the baby mama drama topic and the deadbeat dad topic. I was very skeptical about bringing it up, but I have we have a brother that wants to talk about it, and he's going through that circumstances, and we will have him on. Come Sunday, we will have the brother on, and we want to hear his point of view, and I'm pretty much sure we're gonna be looking for a lot of females that want to express their point of view about deadbeat dads. A lot of people get with women and for the sexual purposes, but they don't want the longevity and the responsibilities of being with that person throughout the thick and thin. And then we have a lot of women who trap men who are successful and feeling like bringing a baby into bringing a baby into it is going to keep somebody loving you. And I want you guys to understand, having a baby will not keep somebody loving you. Babies do not keep people loving you. You can have as many babies you want. That's not going to keep that brother and sister to love you. I want you to understand that. Now, we have some people who are mentally ill, and they use having kids to keep that person with them. And if they can't keep that person, they will make that person's life miserable. If they cannot keep the person, they will try to make the person life miserable. Rather it's through putting the law in, putting them folks into your business, putting the government into your business, or rather, or using lawyers to hurt a person financially. It's not going to make a person love you. You have to understand who you sleep with. We have a lot of people just sleep with anybody. They just sleep with people. They're so hot in the ass, and they just sleep with people and don't understand what the hell they're getting into. Don't understand the genetics of the kid. And I want you guys to understand that there are so many people that will sleep with people, and that person might have some kind of background of illness in their background that will affect their children. You have to very much well evaluate who you sleep with. Sex is not just recreation and fun and a feel-good thing. Sex can be very dangerous. Sex can be very dangerous. It makes babies. Peace to the God in the house. Peace to the God 77 in the house. My mouth watering. That's going to be good. Yeah, I want all the brothers that have had problems with females, and I want females who have had problems with males. I want you to stand up when it comes on Sunday when we have this topic, because it's going to be about you. Because I want to understand, because we got to figure this out. And the reason why we have to figure this out as a nation of people, because we are damaging our kids. We are damaging our tribes. Our future is within the hands, and we cannot fix what's going on, because we have a lot of people who get in relationships and they think that having sex with a person and having a baby is going to keep that person. And you don't understand that a person in that moment is only looking for one thing in that moment. And the bottom line is just to bust a nut. That's all they're looking for, is a nut bust. And you have to understand. Now, I'm glad we got adults on here, so excuse my way of framing it, but that's all it is a nut bust. Sex can be beautiful, but sex can be dangerous. You can get sex and you can get a serious illness. You can have sex and you can have beauty with children. Sex can be dangerous and it can be beautiful at the same time. And this is, we look to our tribes. We trying to build tribes here now. We're trying to build a nation here. We can't build nations without people making dangerous mistakes. When people make dangerous mistakes, and I want you to understand this, people make dangerous mistakes, and it haunts them for the rest of their life. It haunts them for the rest of their lives. So I'm going to be looking for you, Peace to the Gods. I'm going to be looking for you, Love Tam. I'm going to be looking for you guys come Sunday, because we want to hear the point of views from the ladies and the men. I want to know what's going on with our brothers and what's hurting our brothers so bad, and why our brothers feel the way they feel. I want to know why our lady friends feel the way they feel. Why they stick it to the brother the way they do. Because there's reasons. Everybody have an agenda. Everybody. I don't care what you do in your life. Everybody has an agenda. Everybody has an agenda. You're dating this woman. You like this woman. But is she good enough to wifey? Or is it just about sex? I got to understand this. To all the chiefess, to all the chiefs out there. And it all starts with the reality of loving you, because this all happened in slavery. Because maybe I think what happens is when brothers and sisters don't understand the dividing, when we were being humiliated in front of our slave masters. Not all indigenous people were slaves. But for those who were slaves, there was a thing called butt breaking. And the black man was humiliated in front of his wife. The black man was also raped in front of his wife. Does that gene, does that energy peel over to this time right now? If you can't love nobody, start with loving yourself. See, if you don't love you, no matter what you do in your life, if you don't love you, you can't possibly love someone else. Everything that you do in your life starts with you. Everything that goes on in your life, it's nothing selfish about loving you first. Because once you love you, then you will be able to love the other person and give them the most. But you can't do that without loving you first. We have a lot of low self-esteem issues in our conscious community. We are people who don't love self-hatred. We are people who will give the shirt off their back to another person, who will give the energy to another person but won't love themselves. We are people who get in relationships and give everything to their woman but don't give nothing to themselves. See, marriage is about being equal. Marriage is not about being one-sided. I want you to understand what marriage is about. It's union. You don't go to Valentine's Day just to buy the woman something without the woman buying the man something. See, we got it mixed up. Are you to just love your woman the same as your woman should love you? We think that we just give gifts to our significant other. We give something, a love token to our significant other, but we don't think about this. A man deserves to be loved just as much as a woman deserves to be loved. When a woman is very sensitive. Her nature is to be sensitive. That's her nature, is to be sensitive. A man, his nature is not to be sensitive. This is the reason why men are in the circumstances that they're in, because they won't open up their sensitivity. See, a woman gonna let you know how she feel. As a man, he don't feel like he a man unless he don't, because if he show a little of his vulnerability, he feels soft. But when a man opens up and he digs in deep inside and realizes that he has feelings just like a female does, then he's able to love his woman the same capacity as she loves him. Being a man does not mean a man does not hurt. Does not mean a man does not cry. He may not show that in front of you. He may not show that sensitive side in front of you. He may not show you that time when he's breaking down and he's hurt. He's not going to show that to you. Not a real man. But he hurts and he cries just like any other man does. When I would cheat this, look down and realize that she can have a better relationship with her chief. It's when she realizes his sensitivity side. When she nurtures his sensitivity side, then she will get all that is coming for her. Because all men break as much as all women break. To have a better man is to have a better woman. To have a better union. Because you can't do it all by yourself. You can't have these relationships by yourself. You've been in a marriage for 5 years. You've been in a marriage for 15 years. You've been in a marriage for 20 years. And what did you get out of your marriage? And just like you said, my brother, relationships are one-sided too often. What are you benefiting in your marriage? And these are the things that I want to understand. Purpose said, I don't agree with that. My dad was a real man, and he did show emotions. Sweetheart, this is what you have to understand. I'm not talking about you. We're talking about people. If it does not apply to you, you should not have to comment on and defend your dad. You should not have to defend your dad. There are a lot of broken black men in America who does not display that what your daddy has been through. I'm talking to the people that are going through these traumas. I'm not talking about a person that had it all together, who has showed his emotions. And that's what we have to understand, that I'm not speaking to everybody. We are broken people that are going through emotional traumas. My message may not be for you. But there are black men who have not been shown how to love, who have lacked emotions. And this is what we're trying to fix. This is what we're trying to fix. We're not talking about this one family that got it together. We're talking about a nation of people. There's a problem in our community on why we got so many black men that are leaving marriages. We gotta fix us. We can't worry about others. We gotta fix us. And when I talk about situations that apply to other people that are feeling what the hell I'm talking about out of my mouth. There are suffering brothers that are angry, and they will never heal until we start having these dialogues, until we start having these conversations. have that great father that you have, Sister Purple. You were blessed to have a great father. But there are other men out here who did not have fathers, who had the lack of a father in their life. I'm of one who did not have a father in his life. I didn't have a father in my life. I didn't have a father, a consistent father in my life. When I deal with my kids, I had to learn on my own how to be the man that I am to my children. Peace and blessings. The Sister Cunningham in the house. And this is real. There's a problem on both sectors when it comes down to the relationship, when it comes down to marriage, whether it's a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or relationships. We got a problem in our community. We got a problem in our community. And we as men have a problem with showing our emotions. Our men don't show emotions because they are told that they are weak. Men don't tell their emotions because so many times they told that they are weak, effeminate. So they refuse to show their emotions. They cannot grasp with treating a woman the way they should treat a woman. You can't treat a woman and your mind is still screwed up because a man don't know how to be treated because he didn't have a daddy to give him a hug, to show him how to treat a female. Lady Solo in the house. Sister Cunningham in the house. Original Copper Indian in the house. And I'm letting you know, I speak with passion. Because I always tell you, my message is not for everybody. I have told people this for those who've been following me for all this long. My message is not for everybody. I'm here for those who have been deceived. I'm for those who've been lied upon, for those who did not know the truth, who have been blinded by the truth of the Most High. That's who I'm here for. Because for those who don't understand, black people, the melanated black man who has been without, who has the lack of having a great father. Because we have had so many situations where black people don't listen to black people. We just don't listen. Yes, we got great fathers out here. I'm a great father to my children. My kids are getting the best out of me. My kids have had them. I'm a man who has 4 sons. And I've been in my kids' life since they were babies. But I did not have that father. I did not have that father to embrace me. I didn't have a father to go to the football games and watch me. I could have been much further in my life if I would have had a father. But my mother and my father, they battled. And they separated. And you know who hurts? The person who hurts, the one person who hurts is the kids. I'm understanding what you're talking about, my sister Purple. I understand what you're talking about. But when I'm sitting here making when you said I don't agree, when you tell me you disagree, what are you disagreeing to? Because you're bringing up what your father has done with you. And you have had a great father. And you ought to be proud the fact that your father stand up and did what he was supposed to do for you. I'm talking about the brothers out here who don't have that. And this is one of the reasons why our brothers are treating our sister the way they treat them. And we got in a reverse trend, we got black women who treat men, good, great men, like garbage. We got black women who treat their men only for money. So it goes both ways. I call a spade a spade. We got black women who has a lack of having a father in their life. And they are broken. And this discussion has to be told. We always want to blame one sector of the people. So they got these black men on child support for all these years. And then you got some daddies out here who refuse to pay child support. We got daddies out here who got the means to pay child support, would rather go to jail than pay child support. But then you got black women who sit there, they got a man who they don't even have to put a person on child support. They got a man who will step up and give them money, step up and be a father, and they don't want them to be a part of their life because they have moved on. It's been programming in our men not to show emotions. But if you have a man that's willing to reprogram and debunk, and this is what we're talking about. It's been most of our men I was speaking with the fact most of our men can't show emotions because I have been listening to our black men that said they won't, and that's what we talked about. This is what we talked about in the beginning of my life. We talked about the emotions. We're talking about the lack of emotions for black men. And it started with breaking our men. It started with the demasculine. You got to understand, this is bigger. It's bigger than a lot of things that I want you to understand. When they removed the black man out the house in the 1950s and the 1960s and 70s, when they removed the black man out the house, I'm not going to give you government assistance unless you remove the black man out the house. This is one sickening thing that has been going on and on and on throughout our history. But you can't talk about the black man, the black woman hurt without saying the black man has been hurt as well. And we can't grow. We cannot evolve to the people we need to evolve to until we can admit some of the damn things that's going on in the community. We have some hurt brothers out here who want to see their kids. We got hurt brothers out here who want to see their kids. We got hurt mothers out here who just want their fathers to step up and be a damn man. And that's what we're going to talk about come Sunday, 4 o'clock. I want you to have your A game. I want you to have your A game on. And I don't care about nobody's feelings. Say what's on your mind. Express your hurt. Express your pain. Because it needs to be said as a conscious community. We got so many people want to be damn conscious, but don't want to speak conscious. I understand what you were saying, Sister Purple. I was saying I was giving sorry to our black men who are real men. I understand what you're saying, sister. I understand. You know, you and I get emotional. You know, you and I ain't in our feelings. I love the fact that you on this page because you get the best out of me. Sister Purple, you get the best out of me. And this is what we want from our queens and our chiefess. We want them to get the best out of their chief. We want them to get the best out of them. We don't want to hurt each other. We want to get the best out of each other. The truth don't give a damn about nobody's feelings. And that's what we got to stop doing. We got to stop worrying about what people feel. People come to this platform worrying about somebody said this about that. That's just like we had a topic. We had a sister came on, thought we were talking about all white men. Thought we were talking bad about all these people. No. Nobody's sitting here talking racist. We're talking facts. We're talking facts. And the fact is that so-called African Americans that are indigenous to this land base, we are disturbed. And we are broken people who need to talk. And we need to fix these problems. We're talking about building tribes. We can't build tribes without getting us together on a platform and talk about our differences. Until we talk about our differences, we can't talk about building tribes. Brother Alan Smith, we can't talk about apologizing. Apologizing for what? Because we have brothers and sisters out here that are suffering. We got brothers out here that's doing what they have to do, giving their child support. And all the brother want to do is see his child. He giving him money and everything, and all he wants to do is see his child, and still can't see his child. That ain't right. The woman got the money and the child. And we got sisters out here begging to have a damn man to just want to give something and buy something for their kids, begging a man to be a father, and all he want to do is sit up on his ass and want to sit there. I'll go to jail before I pay child support. No, we're not gonna sit here and be happy about them kind of men. And some of these guys want to be conscious community, want to follow, want to say power to the people, and they ain't doing a damn thing to uplift their families. Not being a father, not being mothers, not being fathers, we got to see these people, we got to call these people out. There's bad in both groups of people. And it's been taught upon us as a nation of people. This stuff has been taught. We have been taught to treat each other like shit. You go into any other national background, you look at any other people, they value marriage. They value marriage. They value being they value that. We the only culture of people. You get married in 1 week, and the next week you want a divorce. People don't understand that we watch too much of celebrity life. All these people in these celebrities. You watch Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, who've been miserable for years and years and years. But they're only together because they are a power team. They're all together because they made an agreement not to fall apart because of the fact of money. Power team. Beyonce, Jay-Z, power teams. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, power teams. But miserable in the marriage. But miserable in their marriages. We can't look to watching celebrities for somebody to look up to. We got to stop looking to these celebrities like they are the poster people for our nation. They are not the poster people for our nation. And we have to understand that. But I'm about to close this live because I got to get back to work. Remember at 3:30 Sunday that I will have an open panel, and I'm going to let everybody express their feelings, and I will be very fair, and hopefully you guys could just go at it and just say what the hell you want to say. Say what the hell you want to say on your mind. about deadbeat dads and about baby mama drama. I will be looking for you guys, 3:30, Peanut Nola 504, and I will definitely be evaluating you guys' opinion. Purple sister, you know how we do it. You know how we do it. Gambling brother, you know how we do it. Sister Cunningham, you know how we do it. Peace to the gods, you know how we do it. Original Copper, you know how we do it. All my people, Alan Smith, you know how we do it. Love Tam, you know how we do it. Lady Solo, you know how we do it. I can go on and on and on. 504 brother, you know how we do it. I will be looking for you guys, and like I said, I have so much grace. I have so much respect for you guys. Like I said, please share the video. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to get back to work. I'm in Texas right now. I'm a truck driver. I'm whatever, but please share the video. Hopefully, you guys will be there. And remember, don't come in here with your feelings. Don't come in with your feelings and all that. Say what's on your mind, but don't come in with your feelings. I want people to be themselves. Be yourself when you come on my channel. Be yourself, because you're not going to get booted off. I got moderators. The only way my moderators are going to kick you off if you're being disrespectful to anybody on this panel. But I want you guys to be real with each other. I want you guys to be real. Love you guys. All glory goes to the Most High. I'm out of here.